Hi, my name is Marco, and I'm here to talk about one of EventsAir's features, which is abstract management. Abstract management is incredibly important as an event manager as it allows you to manage all aspects of abstracts. Everything from the submissions to the review, and even the general management of things like sessions, assigning those abstracts, and keeping track of reviewer scores, even things like abstract book management. Say I'm an event manager who wants to be able to capture speaker and abstract information, wants to be able to assign those details out to my reviewers, and then keep general track of them as they're going through the process. All of the abstract management tools that EventsAir offers allow you to manage this with ease. Let's start by looking at the submission process. In front of me, I have the EventsAir Abstract Submission Portal. This can be utilized and customized to capture a number of different details, everything from general abstracts, speaker information, and even intent to speak at events can be captured through this component. In this example, we're capturing some information like abstract title. The option for different presentation types can be configured as well. Other general information such as themes and sub-themes, general available keywords. You're also able to allow for management of author affiliation and abstract author details, along with presenting bios. From an abstract document perspective, we allow for a number of different documents to be uploaded. Additional information can be configured to capture any additional questions or details around the submission as well. At the end of the process, we are able to allow for terms and conditions to be checked off and then for the submission to be created. At this point, the portal also allows for editing of abstract submissions. In this example, you can see that I have two submissions, one which is sitting as an accepted status, the other which is sitting as a draft. As I'm going through and processing my information, we save this information as a draft. If I don't complete it, it actually gets saved right in the system for me to pick up from any point. For my primary submission, I'm able to go in as a speaker, I can view this information, and I can even be asked to upload additional documentation if required. Lastly, you see at the top right that I have the ability to manage my speaker registration. This can be triggered and displayed based on certain accepted statuses. This allows your submitters to go and manage their speaker registration on their own when appropriate. The next part of the process is the reviewer portal. This allows your assigned reviewers to go and manage the different review content that they have. In this example, I have one paper that I need to go and review. By clicking into one of the abstracts that I need to review, I can go and see the original submission details as they were provided. And based on this information, I may then choose to finalize my review. We're able to allow for different review content, everything from scores, percentages, comments, including other things that you might not consider like blind review. All of this is managed directly within the EventsAir system, and it allows for quick usage and completion of the review process by your reviewers. The last major piece of the puzzle is our abstract workflow. This allows you to manage a variety of different components around the submission and general abstract process. Starting out, we have the ability for you to manage sessions. This includes everything from viewing your currently existing sessions, creating additional sessions, locations, concurrent session blocks, and allows you to manage it directly through the platform. Next up is the ability to allocate the reviewers. This is done by selecting a panel and simply dragging and dropping over the appropriate reviewers to the appropriate submissions. There are also automated tools that allow you to set parameters, which will then allow EventsAir to manage this automatically for you. You can also monitor your reviewers and see the general review process that they're going through. For example, I can see this abstract submission is currently being reviewed and completed by 2 reviewers. I can see their comments, their scores, and their general details and feedback. And I can see in this case that Jenna Baker still needs to complete her submission. Once I've confirmed that a submission is fully reviewed, I can then choose to accept or reject, and that can then trigger additional workflows such as emailing the appropriate submitter or sending them any additional information that may be required. This portal also allows me to allocate my abstracts to the appropriate session, and it's done very quickly by selecting the session and then dragging the component over as necessary. Lastly, and most uniquely, we offer an abstract book generation tool. This allows you to select the appropriate theme, session, presentation type, and status to create a Word document, which will essentially be that abstract book. This can be included then in any documentation. Some of our clients will actually offer this out to their attendees as part of the conference or event that they're managing. There is also some flexibility here around sorting different details and information that can be included on the document, and this all automatically then pulls from the EventsAir platform. What makes EventsAir's abstract management feature so powerful is the intermingling of the portals, each dedicated to supporting a different aspect and phase of your abstract submission process. Everything from the submission side to the management, and also allowing your reviewers to go through and process their reviews. For next steps, be sure to check out the next demo video.